Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do an After Dark reading. This After Dark reading is for the collective, meaning all signs. So again, this After Dark reading is for the collective, so it's for everybody. Um, it doesn't matter if you guys are divine feminine or divine masculine, or maybe you guys don't believe in the divine feminine or divine masculine, the twin flame. So a collective reading is like all signs. So no specific group or gender. So collective, my after dark hours reading consists of the hours of 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day. And of course, you can apply it according to your time zone. But my after dark reading hours is for 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day. So collective, please keep in mind that this reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that time is fluid. So this reading can manifest after dark hours tonight. It can manifest later on down the line in time. Or this present reading could be past energy for you. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading pertaining to your past situation or circumstance. So collective, I didn't get any messages during the pre-shuffle, so I'm going to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom of the issues deck, we have two dependent, codependent issues, clingy, relies on you too much, or vice versa. So somebody got an issue with somebody feel as though somebody too dependent. At the bottom of the T deck, we have nightmares, insomnia, paranoia, anxiety, unable to sleep, sees things under eye bags. At the bottom of this deck, we have pregnancy test, unsure, pregnancy, scared, positive, negative. At the bottom of the stars deck, we have all is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. So collective, the stars want you to know this. This is a message for somebody. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. Then at the bottom, this is a new deck I got today. It came in the mail. The scoop, we have addictions. So that's the scoop. Someone could be facing an addiction. Somebody could also be tempted to like relapse or something, on some type of drug addiction. At the bottom of this deck, we had a high priestess. So somebody could be a Cancer or Pisces, or dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. At the bottom of this deck, we have all tied up. So somebody all tied up. At the bottom of this deck, we have number 30, the ride. The ride near predicts family quarrels, if distant, pecuniary loss or loss. All right. So some type of family quarrels or loss. So collective, something could be going down after dark hours tonight that's going to predict family arguments or a loss. Something that's going on after dark hours tonight. And then at the bottom of this deck, we have talking. So I'm going to use this deck for like a mini love reading. It say interested, conversing more, awaiting message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So collective, you might get a phone call or a text that you were waiting for after dark hours tonight. Oh no, passion. Passion was at the bottom of the deck. So passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So collective, you might get an awaited message or phone call from a lover that you was waiting to call you or reach out to you. This lover might reach out to you after dark hours tonight, collective. So I don't know if y'all would consider it a booty call. So somebody might get a booty call after dark hours tonight. So let me go ahead and jump in. So collective, I'm gonna pull you guys the angel number for after dark hours tonight. What's the collective's angel number for after dark hours tonight? Okay. Oh wow. All right. Number 28. So collective, your angels and ancestors have you in this energy. You are a leader. A leader, number 28. It say, in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. So collective, you're doing a lot after dark hours tonight, whether you realize it or not. Some type of leadership. Collective, I also picked up too, because I said you're doing a lot. And I heard for those of you who are doing nothing. So for those of you who are doing nothing, it's some people that's like thinking of you, collective. And they look at you in this energy, or they see you in this energy after dark hours tonight. So collective, you could be at home doing nothing, and it could be a lover, some co-workers, your neighbors, family members, strangers. Somebody's thinking about you, collective, and they view you as this leader, or they see you as this leader. So some of you guys are doing something. Maybe you're working, you work third shift, or you're putting a project together, a Zoom call, something. And I heard for those of you who's doing nothing, because it is after dark hours, it's people that's thinking of you. And they view you in this energy, or they see you in this energy being a leader. All right. Yeah, collective, I'm hearing it's a person or people that's thinking about you in hindsight. So it could have been something you did earlier today or in the past. These people are starting to see you as a leader. So I heard they're thinking of you in hindsight, something like that. All right. No, not yet. So I'm gonna pull 3 cards, collective, to see what you can expect in love and romance after dark hours tonight. Oh no, not yet. Let me pull y'all a message from the stars. What's the collective's message from the stars for after dark hours tonight? Okay, number 14. Break that down. That's a 5. It say, stay strong, be a guiding light. Ground yourself, be love. So stay strong, be a guiding light. Ground yourself, be love. So that's what the stars want to tell you, collective. After dark hours tonight, that's your message from the stars. So something is changing. Collective, I'm picking up, it could be someone's opinion of you. Collective, there's somebody around you that was thinking negative of you. And after dark hours tonight, they're viewing you in a different light, a better light. Something like that. Yeah. All right, so. Okay. What can a collective expect in love and romance after dark hours tonight? I'm going to pull 3. Twin flames. Twin flame. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So collective, you could be interacting with your twin, thinking about your twin after dark hours tonight. Or you might see a couple. Collective, if you're single, you're not interacting with a lover. You could be reading up on the twin flame connection, or you see a twin flame connection, or you know a set of twins or something like that. Somebody could be looking at wedding photos as well. So that's what this could be about. I just heard somebody's looking at wedding photos. Collective, they're either your wedding photos or somebody else. And then we have mirror. So I don't know. Somebody could be, could also be, since mirror popped out, what came to me is, it could be a divine feminine. She's getting married soon. And she has her wedding dress, and she's just looking at it in the mirror. Yeah, it's a divine feminine who has her wedding dress. And she's like, I don't know if she's trying it on, but she's like holding it up to her, and she's looking at it in the mirror. She's holding her wedding dress. All right, mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection. So somebody could be thinking about their twin. It could be a set of twins out here that's thinking about each other. You guys could be in separation. Keys on the ring. So collective, if you are, if you consider yourself a divine feminine or a divine masculine and you're in separation from your twin, I think your twin is thinking about you after dark hours tonight. Okay, we have keys on the ring. And this came back out. So this was meant to come out. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So collective, this is either you or your twin. Y'all in separation and your twin is with another lover, but your twin is thinking about you. So your twin has many options, collective. Your twin is with a string along and your twin is interacting with a one night stand. Yeah, but collective, if that's the scenario, your twin is still thinking of you, even though he or she is with someone else, a string along or a rebound. I also see, collective, that you could be a twin or you know a set of twins, collective, concerning love and romance. One of the twins are not awakened and the relationship is toxic. So one of the twins is treating the other twin like a karmic, like a one night stand, like a string along. One of the twins is not awakened. So collective, if you are divine feminine, this could be for you, or collective, this could be going on with another divine feminine that you know. But her divine masculine is mistreating you or her. I don't think this divine masculine is not awakened. He's treating his twin like a string along. And he just wants a one night stand. So somebody's divine masculine is probably not awakened. So collective, either your twin is not awakened, not treating you right, or your twin is with a third party. If your twin is with a third party, your twin is thinking of you while they're with the third party. And collective, this person that your twin is with after dark hours tonight, if it's not you, this person is indeed a one night stand and this person is a string along. It just, maybe that gives you some type of comfort if that apply. All right, so what's going on with the collective after dark hours tonight? What's going on with the collective? All right, so the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. And I believe that's like the heart chakra. Yeah, so collective, you could be dealing with some type of healing. Something going on with your heart chakra. So some collective, you could also be dealing with things concerning matters of the heart. The heart chakra. The good thing about this energy is the heart, it came out in the upright. So collective, your heart chakra is not blocked. If it's coming out in the upright, it's not blocked. So that's good news. Because I heard that, so collective, your finances could be decent as well. Your finances could be decent. Because when your heart chakra is blocked, it can also mess up your finances. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I didn't do my personal research on it yet. But I heard that if your heart chakra is blocked or out of balance, it blocks your finances. So collective, I'm picking up your money could be good as well, or decent, or you're comfortable financially. So concerning your heart, it matters of the heart, collective, I'm picking up you're very mature or you have healed from something. You're very mature concerning matters of the heart, or you have healed from something. And your finances could be all right too. Yep. And you have Archangel Raphael in your energy, collective. So I'm going to read my notes on what I wrote about the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is the fourth chakra. It's about love, harmony, hope, growth, healing, peace, and prosperity, matters of the heart. And it's, what did I write? What did it say? We can't manifest if heart chakra is blocked. Collective, I don't think your heart chakra is blocked because the card came out in the upright. The heart of the matter. Heart chakra decides to proceed or step back. So collective, you might make a decision to either proceed in the situation or to step back. The heart chakra also reveals whether or not someone's heart is truly invested into taking actions that's needed. So collective, I'm picking up, you know what the truth is. You know your truth, or you know what the truth is. It say the heart chakra reveals whether or not someone's heart is truly invested into taking actions that's needed. So collective, you're going to keep it real with yourself, even if somebody else is not keeping it real with you. You're going to keep it real with yourself. Because your heart is revealing to you someone, whether it's somebody else collective or it's yourself. Your heart, the heart chakra reveals whether or not someone or yourself heart is truly invested into taking actions that's needed. So collective, I'm picking up, you're going to keep it real with yourself. After dark hours tonight, and you could be very mature. Collective, you could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could be in your water energy, or you could be dealing with a water sign. Matters of the heart, your emotions. But you're very mature, the King and the Queen of Cups. So collective, you don't too much got any hang-ups after dark hours tonight concerning matters of the heart. Yeah. All right. And that could be why collective, you're able to lead. That's the reason why you're able to be in this energy. This is your angel number after dark hours tonight. Or this is the reason why collective, somebody see you as a leader. Because your heart chakra is operating, is working. Your heart chakra is active, is healthy. It's not blocked and it's not imbalanced. It came out in the upright. And collective, spirit wants you to know that about yourself. I'm hearing that too, even the way the card came out. Spirit wants you to know that about yourself after dark hours tonight, collective. You're more healed than you realize, collective. You're more balanced and more stable than you realize. Collective, I heard other people see it, but you might not see it. Because you're probably so busy, collective. You're probably always busy. All right. What's going on with the collective with this fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael? Year number 27. The dog. The dog, if near, represents true friends. If distant and surrounded by clouds, beware of unsuspected enemies. All right. So collective, you know in your heart if you're someone's friend or if somebody else is your friend. You know that from your heart. Something's going on concerning your heart chakra, matters of the heart concerning a friendship. True friends, who your true friend is. Or collective, you're keeping it real with yourself that you might not be a friend to somebody else, something like that. Or you could be healing a friendship. Or a friend collective could be coming in your energy and wants to heal something with you or something. Or a true friend collective might be coming in your energy asking like for your advice or something. But the dog, if near, represents true friends. So collective, I don't know. Maybe you have forgiven a friend. A friend of yours. This person is your true friend. Y'all friends. So collective, you have a friend. A true friend. Yeah. Collective, I'm also picking up maybe you and this friend had a falling out in the past or something. And collective, your friend could have broke your heart. And you had to heal. Yeah, your friend could have broke your heart, collective. And you had to heal. Or collective, you broke your friend's heart. And you had to heal. And your friend had to heal too. Alright, so something going on out here with friendship. True friends. Alright, collective, this can also be your lover or your spouse as well. All right. So what's going on with the collective after dark hours tonight? Let me turn this. I hope don't know. Okay. What's going on with the collective? Okay, the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Collective, you can have air in your chart, or you dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Collective, I'm picking up you're very mature. You could be very intuitive, collective. And you know whether or not somebody is your friend. Collective, this Eight of Swords is either you or somebody else. Or collective, maybe a friend of yours could be in jail, or a friend of yours is coming in your energy, collective, because they need your advice or they want to talk to you. Somebody nervous about something. Somebody bothered, somebody nervous. Then we got the Four of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Yeah. Collective, you or somebody else could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Collective, I think a friend of yours or something might come to you. This person is high. Or collective, your friend, this could have happened in the past. Somebody high and they like geeking. Somebody is high. Somebody could be tripping off some drugs, collective. Somebody might end up in jail because they was tripping off some drugs. Whoa. Where did this come from? Oh, collective, your friend, you probably haven't seen your friend in a while because collective, your friend is on drugs. They have addictions. So collective, your friend could be an air sign or earth sign. And your and this person is like geeking. I ain't even gonna say what I just saw. Yeah. Collective, a friend of yours could be holding back from you because they're ashamed of themselves, or somebody keep relapsing or something. Or something like that. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool. So collective, you could be an Aries or an Aquarius, or you could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. So we kind of got Aquarius out here twice. Collective, you could be concerned about your twin. I mean, well, this person could be your twin. I did not mean to say that. Collective, you could be concerned about your friend. So this person might be your twin, collective. Collective, a friend of yours might put you in a situation, collective, where you either have to put this person in rehab, or maybe call this person probation officer, or call the cops on them, or call the ambulance. Yeah, collective, somebody could be tripping off some drugs. Yeah, your friend could be tripping. Or collective, somebody might show up at your house and they high. And I think this person is your friend. It's just that they ended up on drugs or some type of addictions or something. Collective, you might have to forgive your friend. Collective, your friend could have broke your heart when you found out they was on drugs or they had addictions. Clear out a Fool. Somebody could also like have a mental health condition too. We got Eight of Wands. Collective, you could have lost a friend and you healed from that. Collective, you could have lost a friend to like suicide. Collective, you could be worried that you would never find another friend like your friend. That could be bothering you. Not too much bothering you. Collective, this person was your friend. It was a non-lover. Or collective, this person was your twin, but y'all was friends. And this person could have committed suicide or they sprung out on drugs or something. Yeah, something like that going on. This could have happened in the past though. Collective, if your friend passed away, your friend is in your energy. After dark hours tonight, your passed on friend is in your energy. Yeah. It's like this person passed away, collective, but they still around you. They're around you after dark hours tonight. So collective, if your friend passed away in the past, your friend is aware that you are healed. And collective, I think that your friend did not want to come in your energy until they knew you were healed. So collective, your friend could have passed away a while back. And it's like you might dream about your friend after dark hours tonight. And it's like the first time you dreaming about your friend. Or literally, however that work in the spiritual realm. Collective, your friend kept their distance because they know you wasn't healed. So it's like after dark hours tonight, your friend is coming in your energy because they know you're healed. Yeah, collective, I don't... This friend could have died by suicide. It could have been by water. Or collective, this was like a murder suicide or something like that. This friend could have got into a car accident and passed away in a car accident. This friend could have passed away in jail, in prison. I also see that this friend could have, because your friend could have been high or something, collective, or under the influence. It's like your friend got shot maybe because they started shooting at somebody, but they ended up getting shot because they were high or something, or they was tripping off some bad drugs and they could have started shooting. Or collective, your friend could be in prison because they shot somebody while they were high. But I'm picking up, collective, this happened a long time ago, like in the past, and you're healed from whatever happened to your friend, collective. You're healed after dark hours tonight. Yeah, so it's like, collective, you could be missing your friend, but you've come a long way. And collective, you know that this person was your friend. It don't matter how this person lived their life, if they was a drunk, if they was a addict, if you know this person was your friend, collective. You and this person was friends, and collective, you know that after dark hours tonight. So I don't know, collective, you could be doing something in honor of your friend or something. You could be doing something in honor of your friend, especially if this friend passed away or something like that. Yeah, but collective, this angel is in your energy. Archangel Raphael's in your energy. I just heard the final cause. The final cause. The final cause. What? The final cause of death. The final cause of death? Okay. Um, what's fatigue with? Yeah. Researching you, studying you, getting info came out in reverse. Or collective, an enemy of yours after dark hours tonight could be getting dealt with. Since this card flew out. So spirit just helped me out a little bit. So collective, somebody could have been stalking you or was planning to do you harm. But it's like this person gonna get into like a freak accident or something that's something crazy. This person. Yeah. So collective, somebody could have been, yeah. Collective, say like you was in a friend group. It was you, it was your true friend, and it was this other person down here in the tarot cards. Collective, your true friend might come and tell you that this person is after you or something like that. Or collective, your true friend might come and tell you that your foe has been defeated. Somebody was looking for you, researching you, studying you, getting info on you. But it's like it went in reverse. Or collective, one of your longtime friends no longer have to look for you because they found you. They might find you after dark hours tonight. Or you're going to find someone you was looking for or something like that. But I kind of see two collective, somebody that was coming for you. They're going to meet a tragic end. Or something like that. And collective, it could be because this angel in your energy. Collective, you could be at home on your bed reminiscing about a friend. And it's like, collective, you don't even know that this crazy person is coming for you. Like somebody wanting to do you harm. Yeah, something like that. What's the T with Archangel Raphael and number 27, the dog? Yeah, a groupie. Yeah. Collective, I don't know if your friend could have passed away from being, your friend was a groupie. Collective, you could be a female, but your best friend, your friend was a groupie. It's like collective, your friend was a groupie, but that was your friend. This person was truly a friend to you. So it's like collective, you kind of like learned not to judge a book by its cover. Because your friend could have been a groupie and something could have happened to your friend. Or people thought that your friend was a hoe or something. But she was like a real person. She was a true friend to you, collective, or something like that. Or it's like collective, oh, okay. All right, so collective, in the past, somebody could have lied on you and like destroyed your reputation. And it's like collective, over the years, you have healed from that. Getting a tarnished reputation or whatever. Or collective, maybe you was a groupie and you could have did this to yourself. Or somebody did this to you maliciously. Like they tarnished your reputation. But it's like collective. You still have a friend in your energy. Either way around it. You still have a friend in your energy. So it's like collective, for example. Say like somebody ruined your reputation. They called you a groupie, you a hoe. And it's like collective, you only had that one friend that knew that this person was lying on you. And everybody else, believed the lie or something like that. So it's like, collective, you could be healed from, like, having your name tarnished or your reputation. And it's like, collective, you always had that one friend that stuck by you through thick and thin or something. Yeah, because collective, somebody ain't shit. Yeah, collective, I think somebody, like, ruined your reputation. And you are, like, healed from that completely after dark hours tonight. So, collective, the person that ruined your reputation, they could be getting karma after dark hours tonight. This person could be an air sign, of earth sign, Aquarius, Aries. This person could be an Aquarius or Aries. Because we got air out here twice and we got fire out here twice. Or this person an earth sign. Or collective, you're those signs. Yeah. So collective, somebody is getting karma. Whoever, like, tarnished your reputation, collective, they getting karma. But collective, you healed. And collective, whoever this person that tarnished your reputation, you know that this person not your friend. So you keep this person, like, at bay. Somebody not your friend, collective. Collective, I don't know, this person that tarnished your reputation. It's like, collective, this person is getting karma, or they got karma. Because it's like, collective, this person could have, they tarnished your reputation, but it's like, this person could have ended up in jail. They could have ended up on drugs. Or this person, like, committed suicide or something. Or this person, like, shot somebody and got shot back. Like, this person, somebody, collective, somebody that ruined your reputation or something maliciously got karma. They got their karma. Or they're getting their karma after dark hours tonight. Yeah. And it's like, collective, you're probably with your friend. So it's like, collective, what I just heard is somebody maliciously ruined your reputation in the past. After dark hours tonight, collective, this person even could have separated you from your twin. But it's like, collective, after dark hours tonight, you're healed and you're with your friend, or your friend is in your energy if your friend passed away. But it's like, collective, this person that ruined your reputation is around fake friends. And collective, you sitting up here healed and you have a true friend in your energy. Something like that going on. Yeah, so somebody getting their karma. It's like, collective, this is like something that this person did to you. It's like you healed from it, but it's like, collective, people really think that you a groupie or a hoe. Like, for real, whatever this person, this name will always, like, stick to you or something. I'm hearing it was like a wound. Like this, it's like, collective, say like some people, when people get stabbed or people get shot, it's like the wound heal, but you can still tell, like, when the skin grow back, that it was an injury there. So something like that could be going on with you, collective. It's like this person lying on you, like, really left a scar in your life. Like, you healed from it, but it's a scar there or something like that. Yeah, something. What's the T with the 8 of Swords? Yeah, hooked. All right. What's the T with the 4 of Pentacles? Carless. No car repo, car issues. Yeah, somebody could be getting chased by the police or something. It's like somebody could have been outside somewhere having sex inside of a car, or somebody was getting high inside of a car. And then it's like this person jump out the car and start running into the woods. So what in the world is going on? It's like somebody had to jump out their car and, like, run. What's the T with the Fool? So, collective, I don't know if this is showing me what could have happened to your friend. Collective, your friend could have been a prostitute in the past. And it's like she was in a car with this man, and maybe somebody came and shot up the car, and the man ran and left her, and left your friend in a car or something. And she could have got shot up in a car or something. Or something like that could have happened to your friend. Or this might happen to the person, collective, that offended you. Something like that going on. Some type of violence. Something that's very traumatizing. Fatal. What's the tea with the fool? Yeah, ignoring. Yeah, ignoring. Yeah. It's looking like it was either people inside of a car having sex or getting high. And somebody could have pulled up. These people could have been like in an alley somewhere. Somebody pulled up and was starting to shoot at the car. And I think this man is going to jump out the car and leave this woman in the car. Or something could have been a setup. But it's like somebody leaving their car behind and they like running into the woods. Yeah, it's like this. This is the tea. Somebody is like leaving somebody for dead. What's the tea with the Eight of Wands? Yeah, an obsessive lover. Yeah. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy possessiveness, a karmic. Yeah. So this happened in the past, or this is happening tonight, collective. But somebody might get hurt because of a third-party situation in love. Or somebody, this man that's leaving this woman in this car, leaving her for dead, he's a karmic. And I don't know if this man could have set her up. Yeah, it's like this masculine know this woman is getting like, is in danger, and he's just leaving her. Or this woman is a karmic. And maybe she could have been trying to set him up, or they're getting shot at because of her. Or something like that. But somebody is an obsessive lover. Somebody is dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, and a karmic. So collective, what I also see too, if you a female, say like it was a woman that tarnished your reputation. And she called you a groupie or a hoe, whatever. And it's like collective, everybody believed this woman. It's like after dark hours tonight, collective, this woman is in a car having sex with this man, and he gonna leave her. Like, they gonna find her like that. Yeah, it's like collective, this girl could have been calling you a prostitute. But it's like collective, she could have been in a car, like after dark hours tonight, this woman in a car prostituting. And it's like that car might get shot up. So it's like collective, she was calling you a prostitute, but she's going to get found out to be a prostitute and not you. But this woman might lose her life because this man leaving her. Yeah, it's somebody getting karma. And this man could have set this woman up too. So collective, yeah, collective, somebody that tarnished your reputation or something is getting karma. So it's like collective, this woman was like, either this woman was like a known prostitute, or people didn't think that this woman was a prostitute, but she is. But it's like collective, she was going around telling everybody else, you a prostitute. But this woman might get karma after dark hours tonight. Yeah, something like that. Or collective, this woman is either your foe, or this woman is your friend that could have passed away, collective. And she could have been like a prostitute or a groupie or something. Collective, if this happened in the past, your friend is in your energy after dark hours tonight, because she know you healed, collective. Spill the beans with this Archangel Raphael, groupie, and number 27, a dog. Yeah, check yourself. Check yourself, yeah. Collective, you're gonna have to put you or somebody else's, you're gonna have to put yourself in check about something after dark hours tonight. Or collective, you're gonna get confirmation of something that you're healed, you're alright, you're okay. Yeah, check yourself. Like, see for yourself, collective. That's what I'm hearing. Look and see for yourself. Go look and see for yourself or something like that. Something like that going on. Spill the beans with the 8 of Swords and hooks. Yeah, staying centered. Aligning yourself with the universe. Yeah. Collective, this could have been a friend of yours or a family member or something of yours, collective. Collective, if you a man, this woman could have been your twin. And I think when she passed away, she wasn't awakened, collective. So, collective, this woman was your twin. If you a man and she like got shot up in a car or something like that. And collective, I don't know if over the years you used to have bad dreams about it or anxiety attacks about it. Collective, if you a man, I don't know. Collective, if you a man, I don't know if in the past you was in a car with this woman and you left her for dead and you could never forgive yourself because of what you did or something like that. But it's like, I'm spilling the beans. It's like somebody like got a musa when they think about something. Somebody got a musa every time they think about something. So collective, you could have went through something very traumatic and you had to go to therapy for like a while, for years. And collective, maybe you don't need your therapist no more or something like that. It's like collective, when you remember the 8 of Swords and hooked, you got to stay centered. You got to meditate. You got to go into prayer. You got to do your breathing cycles or something like that. It's like somebody get anxiety when they remember something. Or collective, in the past, you're healed from a betrayal in the past, collective. You're healed from a betrayal. So collective, you could have been in a car with a masculine. And he could have left you for dead or he set you up. This happened in the past, collective. This man could have did this to you. And collective, maybe you was being a groupie and you had to learn your lesson the hard way or something like that. But it's like collective, every time you remember that car getting shot up or this man holding a knife to your throat or something like that, it's like somebody be having like panic attacks or nightmares or something. But it's like collective, when you think about it, you learn how to stay centered, even like when you think about it or something. You don't get 8 swords about this, whatever this is that you had to heal from. You learn how to stay centered and align yourself with the universe when like some bad memories pop up or something like that. Spill the beans with the 4 of Pentacles and Carlos. I hate nothing about you. What? All right. Collective, I also see too, somebody could have offended you in some type of way. And your friend, collective, is going to get revenge on this person. Yeah. Collective, somebody offended you in some type of way. And it's like your friend is getting revenge for you. Yeah. Yeah. Because somebody hates nothing about you or something like that. Hmm. If this is like a set of twins collective, somebody, it's like collective, you and your twin, collective, something happened to your twin. Your twin could have passed away. Whoever your friend is. It's like collective, soon as your friend passed away, somebody came for you. So it's like I'm hearing there was a call. What do it's like collective, it was like a spiritual hit. It's like the enemy didn't want you and your twin to like live. I see that too. It's like collective. Something could have really happened to your twin or your friend. And it's like soon after your friend or your twin passed away, it's like an attack came for you too to take you up out of here too or something like that. But collective, if your friend or your twin passed away, collective, your friend or your twin is protecting you. After dark hours tonight, it's like your twin or your friend collective who could have passed away is collaborating with Archangel Michael to protect you from a groupie. Maybe your twin or your friend with Archangel Michael is collaborating to protect you from a groupie. So collective, I think a groupie wanted to lure you to have like car sex or something. But it's like collective, you was going to end up 8 swords. And this man was going to leave you in his car for dead or something. But it's like collective, instead of you having sex with this person, you like this at home minding your business. It's like this man or this woman couldn't get you out your bed. Yeah, something like that going on. Collective, you could be a man. And it's like collective, this groupie calling you and you gonna ignore this groupie. Or collective, if you a man, this woman might set you up, but you gonna get away. And it might be her that gets shot or something like that. Yeah, something like that going on. Collective, I think your past or loved one is collaborating with an angel because you could be around a groupie collective or something like that, protecting you from somebody that's fake and phony, somebody a groupie. Spill the beans with the fool and ignoring. Yeah, a movie date. Yeah, collective. Especially if you a man, don't have to be. But collective, for some of y'all, it's a groupie out here that wanted you to take her on a date or yeah, y'all was supposed to go on a date or something. Or collective, y'all was supposed to like get high, then have sex in the car, and then y'all was gonna go to the movies. But it's like something didn't work out. I also see collective, you're not gonna have sex with somebody. Even like if you hanging with this person, y'all go on a date, you're not gonna have sex with this person, and it kind of ruins their plan. So collective, I don't know if somebody wanted to catch you with your pants down. Or something like that. But something not gonna work because somebody gonna get away. Or something like that. Spill the beans with the 8 of Wands and obsessive lover. Yeah. Arguments, putting them in their place. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, somebody gonna get away from an obsessive lover. Collective, if you a man, it could have been a woman that was trying to set you up. And it's like collective, you don't have a car. You jump out your car and got out of this situation, collective. You probably had to run in the woods or something. It's like it's like it's like collective. Somebody might get away, right, from like some type of attack or something. And this man run in the woods, but it's like when he get away, he gonna call like this female or this groupie that was trying to set him up and cuss her out. So like this man get away, he jump out the car, he run in the woods, he make sure he out of danger. Then he call this groupie and be like, "You bitch, you was trying to kill me, this is and that. That's why it ain't work." This man is gonna cuss somebody out when he get away. And cause he ain't a wands. It's like the fool is gonna jump out the car. The fool is carless. Cause this man is in his car. And he gotta jump out the car. He could have been trying to pull off. So he just gonna jump out the car. This man could have also been high. So they probably thought they had him because this man was high or something. Yeah, this man ain't the ones. This is like email, text messages, like real fast. Yeah, this man gonna cuss somebody out. Yeah, collective. You or somebody else is arguing with somebody that tried to set him up or something. Collective, I think your friend was in danger. Collective, I think your friend or your twin was or is in danger. But I think your friend or your twin is going to make it out. So I'm kind of seeing too, collective, your friend or your twin had to learn something the hard way. Because it's like, collective, you healed, you straight. But this groupie like on the back of your mind. This groupie on the back of your mind. So collective, whoever your friend is, you know that your friend is friends with somebody that don't mean them no good. But you like, okay, you grown. I pray for you, but you grown. So it's like collective, yeah, something like that going on. It's like this person, collective, you don't trust this person around your friend or something like that. But collective, I think your friend gonna get away. Collective, I also see too that you could have been praying or in some type of prayer, or you could have been doing some type of ritual or spell work to protect your friend. And collective is like, that's the reason why your friend got out of this situation. Because you healed, collective. You're healed, so your prayers get through. Your requests, your meditations, they get through. Like your prayers is not blocked. So it's like collective, your friend, somebody was in danger, but it's like collective, you like this. So it's like you kind of like intuitively or spiritually got your friend out of a situation. Your friend could have been in danger, collective. Yeah. So, look at this. At the bottom of the deck again. Yeah. Somebody ain't shit. Collective, somebody ain't shit. Yeah. Somebody ain't shit. Yeah. All right. What's the scoop with Archangel Raphael with the dog and groupie? And check yourself. Confusion and conflict may be going on at this time. Yeah, collective. Confusion and conflict may be going on at this time. So collective, I'm picking up either your friend or your twin is in danger after dark hours tonight. Collective, your friend or your twin is in danger after dark hours tonight. Or collective, you could be, you, if your friend or your twin passed away in a past, collective, you was tempted to have like an anxiety attack after dark hours tonight, but you're gonna resist the urge to have like an anxiety attack. So it's like collective, you sometimes you still relive those traumatic events. Because it's a confusion and conflict may be going on at this time. So it's like collective, you could be tripping. Like something traumatic that happened to you like 10, 20 years ago. You probably thinking you're going to have an anxiety attack or something after dark hours tonight, but you're not. Or something like that. Or collective, your friend or your twin is really like in danger or something. Or you're healed from some type of confusion or conflict. Collective, I think your friend might come in your energy and show you something or tell you something. Or something like that. What's the scoop with the Eight of Swords hooked and staying centered? What's the tea with this? I mean, what's the scoop with this? The Eight of Swords. Submerged emotions. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. Yeah. Someone's feelings run... Yeah. This could be a third-party situation in love and somebody jealous. And it could be the karmic. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. And this karmic was planning on doing harm to somebody because they jealous. Yeah, or something like that. What's the scoop with the Four of Pentacles, Carlos, and I hate nothing about you? Apology. Someone wants forgiveness. Collective, I think your twin is learning something the hard way after dark hours tonight. Collective, somebody's friend or somebody's twin is in danger. I think this person is going to get away, collective, and this person going to come in your energy. Collective, your friend might come to you, Carlos, because you was right about something. You was right about something, and collective, someone wants your forgiveness. They want to apologize to you. Yeah. Because I think a karmic could have put somebody's life in danger. So, collective, I just heard that somebody is hiding from you why they are carless. Collective, somebody not telling you why they're carless. Collective, be careful too. Because collective, you might figure out that somebody who's claiming to be your friend is not your friend. This person is crazy. Collective, it could be an obsessive lover, a karmic. So collective, say like you got into an argument with somebody. This karmic, this person is a groupie. It's like this karmic went and did harm to the person that you got into an argument with. So collective, this person is either a karmic, and this person feel as though they're getting justice for you, or collective, a karmic like offended you or something, and your friend got justice for you. So it's like collective, somebody is not telling you why they're carless. Or something like that. Still a bit. I mean, what's the scoop with the fool ignoring and movie days? Yeah, missing pieces. You are missing major pieces of the puzzle. Yeah, collector. Somebody ain't telling you something. Or collective, somebody was being hard-headed. It's not you that's missing major pieces. It's somebody else. Somebody that was being hard-headed, collective. What's the scoop with the Eight of Wands, arguments, and obsessive lover? Termination. You may be getting let go from a job. You're fired. Yeah. Collective, if your friend or your twin, he could be leaving the karmic. Because this karmic tried to set him up after dark hours tonight. I think he's firing that karmic. So collective, maybe your twin might find out after dark hours tonight that this karmic was the one that was actually a groupie and it wasn't you. And it's like collective, your friend might show up at your house without a car. So it's like collective, go check outside. Your lover not gonna have a car. Because he got into a scuffle or debacle with this karmic. And he had to run for cover, run for the woods from this karmic. Or something like that. He had to run to the woods, collective. Alright, let me try to... Give me the tea on this. Give me the scoop on this groupie energy. Give me the scoop on this groupie energy. Sexual fantasy. Someone has been having sexual fantasies about you. Confusion and conflict may be going on at this time. Give me the scoop on this this apology. Give me the scoop on this apology. Halloween, something significant about this holiday. Alright, so collective, something could have happened on Halloween. Like last year Halloween. I'm trying to figure out if this friend collective is truly, really your friend. Collective, I think it could have been a groupie that was trying to deceive you and make you think that they're your friend. But they're really just a groupie. This person probably only want money from you. This person could have, collective, you could have reconciled with this person like last year Halloween. Or collective, this person only came back in your energy last year Halloween because they needed a car from you. It say your life is about to have an upgrade. Submerged emotions. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. So collective, I don't know if somebody could be like obsessed with you, but it's like this person, it could be a man. Collective, I don't know if this man wanted to rape you. Let me see. What's the scoop on this dog, this friend? What's the scoop on number 27, the dog? Behind the scenes. There is a lot going on behind the scenes. Things are happening that you can't see. So collective, you're healing something concerning a true friend or a friendship. And there are things going on behind the scenes, things that you can't see. So collective, this friend of yours, collective, could have passed away. And like I said, your passed on friend, collective, is interacting with Archangel Raphael to protect you. Or something like that. Or collective, your friend is in danger after dark hours tonight. But I think they're going to get away. Because collective, whoever this person was that tarnished your reputation, this person actually had a crush on you. So collective, if you are female or divine feminine, this woman was telling your divine masculine that you a hoe, you a groupie. But it really was her. And she was messing around with your divine masculine. But this woman had a crush on you. So collective, this woman could have got mad at you because you wasn't lesbian or bisexual. So instead, this woman like took your divine masculine or was sleeping around with your divine masculine or something. But this groupie is like going to put your divine masculine like in danger. And collective, I think when your divine masculine come towards you, he's not going to have a car. And that's evidence to you, collective, that he was in a situation. He had to run and leave behind his car because this groupie, collective, that tarnished your reputation, put him in a situation. And he had to run and leave his car behind. So your divine masculine, collective, could have been dating this groupie, or he was married to her. And this groupie is trying to like kill him or something. Or trying to murder this man and making it look like it was an accident. Like he overdosed in a car or something. Or this woman wanted to have sex in his car, but she was setting your divine masculine up. Or something like that going on. But collective, your friend is going to fire this woman. Like this is breaking up with her or divorcing her or something. Yeah, termination. In collective, you are missing a major piece of the puzzle. You don't know the whole story. Because concerning your friend, there is a lot going on behind the scenes. Things are happening that you can't see. So it's like collective, I think too, your friend, it's like collective, while his life is in danger, he have like a premonition or a vision of you. Like, he probably see you like this in a vision or something. And it helped him get out of a situation. Maybe collective, your divine masculine fire was lit. Like, his fire for you was lit when this woman put him in danger. Because it's like this karmic is betraying this man or attempting to betray him after dark hours tonight. And then it's like this karmic female or your divine masculine got feelings for you. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. So this is this groupie collective that was gossiping about you. Or this is like your divine masculine. Somebody in a dangerous situation because someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. Or collective, this groupie wanted to do harm to your divine masculine because he really got love for you. And she liked it you or something like that. Yeah, something like that going on. So collective, I think somebody after dark hours tonight, or somebody that was really your friend, somebody could have, a groupie came in between you and your friend. And collective, this person, your friend, is going to find out the hard way that you was right, that you was innocent, or that you was right the whole time. Because this groupie is putting somebody in danger. And this person going to have to run away and leave their car behind. Somebody don't have no car. And now this person hates nothing about you. And this person wants to apologize, collective. Yep. Give me the scoop about these arguments. Give me the scoop about this argument. New Year. Something significant about this holiday. So collective, you and your friend could have got into an argument on New Year's or something like that. Collective, you could have got into an argument with this groupie on New Year's. Or you tried to tell your friend something on New Year's. And it's coming true like after dark hours tonight. Because there was an argument around New Year's. And now after dark hours tonight, somebody is like running for their life or something. Somebody trying to get away from a groupie. Whoever this groupie is, collective, someone has been having sexual fantasies about you. And I think it's this groupie. And this groupie was either the collective. This groupie could be another man. And I don't know if he was trying to get your divine masculine high or something, or get his car shot up, or this groupie could be another man, collective. And he used a woman to set your divine masculine up. That's what this could be too. So collective, this karmic could be a man that likes you. And after dark hours tonight, this man, collective, this groupie, he used a woman to try to set your divine masculine up. Or something like that going on. Or collective, your friend might come and tell you after dark hours tonight what happened to him Halloween last year and New Year's Eve of this year. So something happened in October of 2021. And something happened on New Year's Day of this year. And I think, collective, your friend is coming to put the pieces of the puzzle together for you. Your friend might come and confess some stuff to you, collective. Or something like that. Yeah, something like that going on. Let me see. What's this groupie's issue with the collective? What's this groupie's issue with the collective? A mama's boy. So collective, you could be a man. And spoiled in close connection to mama, still acts like a kid, used to things being handed over to them, expects you to play mom. So collective, you're either a man or collective, if you a female, it's a groupie that could be trying to set your son up. It's a groupie that could be trying to set your son up. So collective, if you a female, maybe your son is your best friend. Your son could be your best friend. And collective, a groupie of yours could have been trying to do harm to your child, your son. Something like that going on, collective. Collective, if your son passed away, it was not, it was foul play. And I hate nothing about you, collective. This is like a message from your passed on child, your son. Your son wants you to know he hate nothing about you, collective. It was foul play in your son passing away. Something like that. And collective, it could have been one of your lovers or a man that liked it you and you rejected him, or this groupie is like your lover, collective. So it's like collective, if your son passed away, he's like in your energy. And he's in agreement with Archangel Raphael to protect you from this groupie. Collective, whoever did harm to your son, this groupie is getting karma after dark hours tonight. And it might happen inside of a car. It might happen inside of a car or something. Or something like that. Yeah. Somebody's son could have got set up. Or somebody tried to set somebody's son up. Or collective, you a man. And this groupie feel as though you a mama's boy. But she's really a groupie and she just wants your money. Collective, if you a woman, it could be a groupie trying to do harm to your son. Because they feel as though if they take your son out the way, then that's more money for them. Collective, somebody don't like the fact that you give your son money. This groupie want the money. Collective, if you a man, this groupie wants to control you. But this groupie say you a mama's boy. So it's like, collective, if you a man, this groupie wants your mother out of the picture. Or something like that. Collective, either way around it, somebody wants forgiveness that they probably didn't listen to you. And this person either got hurt and passed over, or this person is in danger after dark hours tonight and they're going to get away. But it's like, collective, one of your lovers is doing harm to your friend. Did harm to your friend or wanted to do harm to your friend after dark hours tonight. This was a groupie of yours, like somebody that was sweating you, collective. That wanted your money or something like that. Yeah, somebody went out on a date. Yup. What's the collective's issue with this groupie? Can't hear. So, collective, I'm hearing your issue with this groupie. You don't know what this person's problem is. So, not a good listener, doesn't hear you out, doesn't pay attention. So, collective, your issue with the groupie is... Collective, you probably want to know why this person's stealing your energy, why they're not getting a hint. And it's because, it's collective, this person want money from you. They're a groupie. That's what groupies want. They want money. They want fame. They want attention. So it's not about love, collective. So, collective, if you're wondering why this groupie is still, like, in your energy, they're a groupie, collective. And, collective, maybe you don't view yourself as a star. That's probably what this is. Collective, you don't view yourself as a star. So you're not understanding that you have groupies, collective, or something like that. Because, collective, you wondering what's wrong with this person. You like, can you hear? Can you hear? So, collective, like I said, you a female and somebody don't like your son. Or, collective, you a man and this groupie, like, wants all of you. And, this person, this groupie don't like your mother or something like that. Yeah, collective, I kind of think that's what's going on too. Collective, I think you don't realize how popular you are or how influential you are, and you have groupies, or you have a groupie, and this person is dangerous. Because, collective, either this person did something to your loved one, or they're trying to do something like to your loved one or to you after dark hours tonight. This groupie is like dangerous. Yeah. Then at the bottom of the deck, it say therapist. Someone needs to visit a therapist. Yeah, this groupie. Collective. And then it's at the bottom of the, yeah, it's at the top of the deck. This person ain't shit. Give me some more tea on this groupie. Give me some more tea. Okay, moving on. Thank you. Next. Yeah. So, collective, whatever's going on after dark hours tonight, this groupie is finally leaving you alone or something? Collective, for some of y'all, like I said, collective, your friend, whoever your friend is, collective, this could be your mother. Collective, if you're a man, this could be your mother. Collective, if you're a female, this is your son. Somebody is doing something to this groupie so this person can leave you alone, collective. Yeah. Somebody's getting rid of a groupie for you, collective. And it's either your mother or it's your son or something, collective. But when your friend, collective, get finished with this groupie gonna be moving on. Thank you, next. And because this groupie need a therapist. This groupie need a therapist, collective. And this groupie was harassing you or tried to do harm to you or your loved one or something. Or your friend. That's what this is. Something like that going on. Or collective, maybe your friend after dark hours tonight is Archangel Raphael. And collective, you could be a man. And it's like, collective, this Archangel Raphael probably been with you since your childhood. This angel always protected you. Yeah, collective. Archangel Raphael could be your guardian angel. And he your friend, collective. Especially if you a man. So it's like, collective, you could have been in danger. This could have happened to you in the past. Somebody tried to set you up or shot your car up or something like that. And you got away. Or collective, you was dealing with a karmic. Collective, if you a man, you was dealing with a karmic and this karmic didn't want to let you go. But it's like, after dark hours tonight, collective, this groupie, your karmic lover, is going to let you go. They letting you go. Collective, this person could have even tried to get you fired, or they got you fired earlier today or in the past. This person could have got you fired or something. Or they're working on getting you fired after dark hours tonight. This groupie, collective. Yeah. All right, so it's saying, in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive them towards achievement. So, collective, especially if you a man, or collective, if you a female watching this, this could be going on with your divine masculine or a male that you know, a man that you know. Collective, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but this groupie is going to realize that they have problems, collective, and this groupie gonna leave you alone because they gonna realize they need to go see a therapist. Collective, if you a man, this groupie is gonna leave you alone. It's like, collective, you got stuff to do. It's saying, in the effort to accomplish great things. And it's like, collective, this groupie has been a thorn in your side. So this groupie is getting removed out of somebody's life after dark hours tonight. Yeah, a groupie is being removed. Let me see. What's going on with this groupie after dark hours tonight? I know the groupie moving on, but tell me more, Scoop, about this groupie moving on after dark hours tonight. Tell me more. Yeah, it came right back out. Yeah. Yeah. This groupie might go crazy. I think, collective, this groupie is getting karma. I think this groupie might suffer in a public embarrassment. This groupie might get found in a car. Or somebody might rape her. Or it's like somebody's going to leave her for dead. And it's like she's going to survive, but she's going to need therapy after this. Yeah, this woman going to need therapy after this. This groupie. Yeah. Yeah. She going to be, this groupie going to be on the news. And I think some men could have tried to shoot up her car, or somebody's going to get her high or something like that. And she's like going to have an out-of-body experience. This groupie. Yeah, and collective, she's going to leave you alone. Yeah. Because this groupie, this might be on the news, what happened to her. That's what's going on with this groupie. Yep. Yep. Because I think Archangel Raphael, collective, is your guardian angel since birth. And this angel is getting tired of this groupie. So she's getting a warning after dark hours tonight. And she might experience a near-death experience. Yeah. Because when this angel get done with her, she's going to need therapy. Mm-hmm. Because collective, you on to bigger and better things. You got stuff to do. And you ain't got time for this groupie, want to have sex with you, don't like your mother, don't like your son. You ain't got time for that, collective. So your guardian angel is going to give this groupie a warning. And I think it's a near-death experience. And when this is over with, this groupie going to need therapy. So collective, this groupie is moving on. Thank you, next. Mm-hmm. Because this groupie is a karmic. This groupie is dangerous. This groupie is toxic, unhealthy, possessive. And this groupie is a karmic. And when it's all said and done, this groupie going to need therapy. This could be physical therapy too. I don't know. Yeah. Or collective, this groupie was putting you or somebody else in danger after dark hours tonight. Collective, this person is going to get away. And it's like, collective, you might go tell the cops, and this groupie gonna end up in jail. And this groupie, like, might lose their mind in prison. I see that, too. This groupie might lose their mind in prison. Because this groupie could have been trying to set you up, collective, or set your friend up. And your friend gonna get away and call the cops. And this groupie going to jail. Yeah. And this groupie not going to be able to handle prison life. This groupie going to go crazy in prison. They're going to need therapy. Yeah, so this groupie could be going to jail. But it's too late. This groupie going to try to leave you alone, collective. Because they know somebody got away. Somebody's going to go call the cops. But it's too late. So, collective, this groupie is trying to leave you alone after dark hours tonight. But it's too late. Because somebody's going to get out of danger. Yeah, and this groupie going to jail. Yeah. So, collective, this groupie was intending to murder your friend. But since your friend got away, the groupie going to leave you alone because the groupie left behind a witness. And that wasn't the plan. So, your friend is a witness, collective. And I think this groupie was trying to do harm to your friend. And your friend got out of this snare. Yeah, something like that going on. This groupie going to jail. And then it's like now, collective, this person want to leave you alone now. It's too late for that. Mm-hmm. Collective, this groupie was either trying to set you up or set your son up or your mother or something. This groupie crazy. This person going to jail and they going to need therapy because they not going to be able to handle prison. Mm-hmm. But, collective, that's what I have for you for After Dark Hours tonight. Again, this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment. Let me see something. What's the collective's friend issue with this groupie After Dark Hours tonight? What's the collective's friend issue with this groupie? Pacify, constantly having to soothe and accommodate them to make peace. Yeah, collective, your friend got tired of this person. Collective, I don't know. It might be your friend that do harm to this person. Somebody tired of this groupie. Somebody tired of him. And collective, I don't know. I don't know, collective. Collective, I don't know if your friend gonna put this groupie inside of a car and put it in a river. And collective, your friend gonna come back to you without a car. Because your friend is tired of this groupie. Collective, I don't know. But collective, whatever this is this is karmic justice, collective, because this groupie was it's like collective collective, your friend might get rid of this groupie for you, and I think they're gonna be in the river somewhere or something, because your friend is tired of pacifying this groupie. And I think like letting this groupie live is your friend pacifying this groupie. Collective, I don't know what this groupie be doing to you, but your friend is tired of this groupie harassing you. Basically, I see that going on too. Or collective, if you a man, I don't know if this groupie be talking about your mother. Something, I don't know. It said this groupie think you a mama's boy or something like that. I don't know. This groupie might end up in the river. Or collective, this groupie gonna have to get away from your friend. I don't know, your friend, yeah. This groupie might get away alive from your friend, collective. Your friend is tired of this groupie. Whoever your friend is, collective, your friend might snap because they tired of this groupie. Yeah. So collective, this could be your twin. Or it's like your mother or your son or something. But I'm gonna end it. Have a nice night, collective.